Hey, this is Jack at TC3. Today we're going to replace a blower fan on a '08 Chevrolet Malibu. This one's been failing, turning on and off, and when I put my hand on the wires that go to the plug, it was very hot, so there's a short in that electric motor somewhere. Okay, this is located underneath of your glove box, and first thing you're going to do is pull off the cover for that. There's 4 push clips. You pull them down, then you're going to pull the cover down and toward the door to get it out. Okay, now we'll just unplug our plug that goes to the blower fan. There's a bunch of spots on this that look like there are bolts or screws in it, but there's nothing in it. Chevrolet decided to make this so it doesn't just unbolt with 3 bolts like it used to. So, kind of to encourage you to bring it to the shop and pay them a fortune to do it. You're going to need to cut this fan housing from the rest of the housing, and you're just going to stick a utility knife in that little you can see that round circle. You're going to have to go all the way around this. It takes a little while. Just be patient, don't cut yourself. You cut it out and you pull the fan down just like that. There it is. Another thing, when you order a fan, you're going to need something called a blower fan mounting kit. And, yeah, you need that as well as this. So if the fan hasn't been replaced, you're going to need that. Now, I'm going to separate the old fan from the housing. I use a 1/4 inch extension as a punch. Probably not the right. There's the plastic housing for this. Here's the 2 fans, the new one and the old one. They're the same. So we'll slide the plastic back onto the new fan. We're going to fasten 2 nuts onto those studs sticking out you see right there. That holds the fan to that housing. Get them tight, but don't over tighten them. You're just gonna strip them if you like really strong arm these things. They're little tiny studs. So okay, here is the mounting kit I was telling you about. Okay, so this plate is going to bolt to the old housing using 3 they're like tapping bolts that go into the plastic. And here's your seal and the screws you'll need. So there's little notches so to align this properly. There we go, see that? Little cutouts in the metal mounting plate. So get them lined up correctly, and there will be 3 of these self-tapping screws or bolts that attach this to the blower housing. And there will be 5 that you can see them outside holes that will attach it to the housing up under your dashboard. Yeah, they do this just so you'll have to go to the dealer because people are like, this is too much trouble. You can do it though. Again, you're just screwing into plastic. Don't over torque these things. It's you don't have to go crazy with this. It's not going to fall out on you. Screws don't turn very easy in plastic. It's almost like an automatic Loctite. It just doesn't want to come loose. If you strip it, it'll come loose. Okay, in this kit you get a sealing. It's like just like a little foam rubber with adhesive on it. So you're going to take that all around this bottom spot that I'm showing you. It'll be a little longer than you actually need. So you're just going to take your utility knife that you've been using and cut the extra off. There we go. Okay, now it's time to just slide this back up into the housing. Make sure you get it aligned up to where the plug's pointing the same way it was when you took it out, or else, yeah, the plug's not going to reach and you're going to get to do it over. Again, with this, you're screwing into plastic, so don't go overly crazy. I'm not saying to leave it loose, but don't lean into it. You're just going to strip the plastic. There'll be 5 of these. And yes, you'll be laying on your back. It's a fairly uncomfortable fix. The blower fan and the mounting plate are OEM GM parts. I just like the GM parts because this is such a problem to replace. I don't want to have to do it again anytime soon. And the GM parts are better than the aftermarket parts. It was real hot out today. I'm just sweating away here. Wish that air conditioning was working, but it will be shortly. So after you get those 5 in, just kind of give them a little snug, but again, don't strip anything. So take your plug, push it back into the new motor, fan blower motor. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Listen for that click. You want that tab to lock in there. So now I'm just going to crank her up, and I want to, you know, I'm feeling the wires. They were like hot to the touch before, like they were practically burning you. I really don't know why it didn't blow a fuse at that point, but it didn't. Okay, you're going to line up this piece, slide onto the tube. Just the opposite way you took it off, and you're going to put them 4 clips up and in until you hear them all snap and it's nice and firm in there, and that's it. Oh, feel that cool air. You can definitely do this yourself and save yourself a big chunk of change over taking it to the dealer. Thanks for watching.